All right, it is 52 degrees in Spokane, Liberty Lake 49, Sandpoint 46, and Coeur d'Alene 50 degrees. So this fellow walks into the studio today, and he's a musician from Texas. Just walked in off the street, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm not letting this guy on the air. I don't know who he is. I don't know diddly squat about him. He started chatting with Larry, and I heard a tail end of the story. I was like, okay, come in the studio and chat with me. So I would like to introduce you to Dustin Perkins, who just won me over simply by his charming personality and the music. Dustin, welcome to KPND.
Thank you for having me. I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Well, I appreciate that.
It is very bizarre, like I said, that somebody could walk into the radio station and it would be like, oh, sure, come on in, let's just chat. And it's like, oh, but wait, let's put you on the air. So real quickly, tell the folks what the heck you're doing. You're from Texas, and how do you find yourself in Sandpoint?
Yeah, I started August 22nd. I started a what I'm calling a Bag of Bones tour. Essentially, in order to get back to the music and what we all started playing music for, and get away from the politics of the business of it. Just in order to spread my music, I started in Texas with $100 and a tank full of gas, August 22nd. And I didn't have a show booked, but I had a 6,000-mile journey planned that I was going to go do a big circle through the West back to Texas in 45 days. And so here I am in day 32, 33, somewhere around in there. I've made a little over 4,500 miles just talking my way into playing bars and restaurants. And I played on the streets in several cities, in Durango, Colorado, Flagstaff, Arizona. I've played in L.A. I set up and played and record a song on the Grand Canyon. So just about anywhere they'll let me set up and play for tips. I've made it a little over 4,500 miles off good-hearted people and music lovers along the way.
Then you've got food in your belly and gas in the tank, and
been happy and smiling the whole time. Yeah,
that is awesome. Well, and again, if somebody walks into the radio station like you did, it never happened. But then we talked, and I thought, well, that's a pretty cool story. I mean, that's really back to basics way to sell your music or expose your music.
And like we talked about earlier, in the digital age of iTunes and everything's on your phone now, and people have gotten, I feel like a lot of the music industry has gotten lazy. Used to, when you wanted to make it and you had a dream, you went out and chased it, you got in your car and you went to venues and you talked your way into playing places, and you made friends and you made fans, and you got in the car and went and did it. And that's so back to basics, a lot like you said. Absolutely.
Well, it's very cool, and I admire your tenacity, and I'm trying to think of the word, but I just admire what you're doing. Now, before I let the listeners get a treat of your music,
absolutely,
tell me the website, just in case somebody hears this and goes, oh my God, I want him to play at our place.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking for a place to play tonight somewhere around this area, so that could work perfect. But you can get in contact with me at DustinPerkinsMusic.com.
Okay, very simple.
Yeah, or if Dustin at DustinPerkinsBand.com is my email. But if you can just go to DustinPerkinsMusic.com, and then you can get to me from there. Then you can get links to our Facebook, and I've been video documenting the entire trip as well. So if people would like to see how I got to where how I've gotten all the way up here to Sandpoint, they can go. There's 3 updates so far. I've done them about every 5 or 10 days.
Okay.
So DustinPerkinsMusic.com, central hub for it all.
All right, you guys got to check this out. Tell me the name of this song.
The name of this song is No Kind of Life, I believe.
No Kind of Life.
I believe that's what we talked about.
I think you'll be blown away. Dustin, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming by here.
Thank you for having me. I'm grateful.
Good luck on the journey.
Thank you.
This is KPND's Truly. Check this out.
Steel